Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vivian if you have not been here before. So today we're gonna do a Grammys fashion red carpet review. I know I'm super duper stylish today. My hair was gross, so I just put a hat on it. And then I also decided I don't need to do eyebrows or a mascara or anything other than like a really light foundation and just like a tiny bit of lip liner. So yeah, that's what's going on with this, but we're gonna go down a list of, I think I'm just gonna go, I just came across, I didn't watch the Grammys. Once again, I feel like that's, I don't know, because I feel like that's bad of me. In preparation for this video, I did no preparation, you know? But I mean, yeah, disclaimer, I didn't watch them. I feel like award shows are just not as interesting as they used to be. I mean, they're never like super duper interesting, and they're always just, but especially nowadays, I feel like they're just full of like awkward moments. I mean, just like really awkward stuff and really cringy stuff, and which makes for good like things to talk about and, you know, pop culture and stuff the next day or the next week. But I don't really know a lot of what happened. I just know that I found a BuzzFeed listicle of all the dresses and outfits, and I'm gonna just go down that and walk through what I think of each of these looks. So yeah, let's get into it. For some reason, I just put powder on like my oily areas, and yet in this light, it still looks oily. Go figure. Okay, so number one, or the first one in this list, is Cardi B. So this is the kind of thing that naturally I would like, because it's just that interesting. It's like seashells, pearls. It's kind of that glam, but interesting. I don't know, it's just, it's along the lines of a lot of different things that I would like. And I think for the most part I do. I just think maybe it's like the concept wasn't fully pulled off, and I don't think Cardi B is the one to pull it off. Like, I don't think she's fully wearing the outfit. I think the outfit's kind of wearing her a little bit, which is, I don't know, it's just, Cardi B just kind of irks me. I don't like that you can see her like nude bra underneath. I feel like it would have been better if it was just all opaque, because it's just kind of like, it just looks, you know, it just looks like a nude bra. Like, it doesn't look like a fancy part of the outfit. It just looks like she had to wear a bra under it, so she just got a random new bra. But I like the pearls. I don't like the pearls on top. That doesn't really, I don't feel like that's necessary. And I'm not really sure what this has to do with the Grammys, or, I mean, I get the whole thing is now people are always feel like they have to top everyone and do the most, and sometimes it makes sense and sometimes it fits, but for this, something about it was just like a little off to me. But I like the concept in general. I just think Cardi B's not the one. I just don't think she pulls it off exactly. And it's just kind of like you're left like, okay. Not really sure why this is happening, but all right. The next is Miss Lady Gaga. I like her hair. But I love a good like all silver anything moment, okay? But this dress is ugly. Like, I really hate that. I feel like it's a certain designer did it, or maybe it was just a trend or something like in the early 2000s. I could be completely off about that. But that kind of like covered and then out, there's like that thing on the side. There's nothing visually appealing about that to me. I just don't like it. Miley Cyrus. Okay, I'll admit I like it. It is kind of simple, but I like those sleeves. I think they look, you know, it's not just a basic tux or even just a basic woman wearing a suit, which is always that kind of tailored pant leg that stops like, you know, above the ankle, and it's very, you know, if a woman's gonna wear a suit, you feel like you know what it's gonna look like. And that's kind of annoying, but I do like how there's this twist on it. I do kind of wish she had like some sort of necklace right here, like maybe one that kind of had like a big jewel that just dropped like right down there. I don't I don't like Miley Cyrus in general for a lot of reasons, but I don't want to go into that. But I do like this outfit. And I think I like those shoes too. I like that they're gold. I think that's, you know, especially if your outfit, the whole thing is black, I think it's important to have some sort of other element in your accessories or your shoes that kind of stands out. Or, I mean, if you don't, I feel like it's just a waste, you know? And I like this, you know, this construction of the sleeves is really interesting. I like that. And I think her hair looks good with it. Yeah. Yeah. Camila Cabello. I like it. It just looks a little like it could be tailored a little better to fit her body. And I kind of wish she had like a clutch of some sort, because it's just like one thing. But I mean, I don't hate it. It's pink and it's sparkly. So Alicia Keys, I like that dress. I don't like love the necklace. I kind of wish it was more like, I don't think it's diamonds, or at least from this photo I can't really tell. But I like the buttons down the middle. I think that's cool. It's just a nice silhouette. And I love that hairstyle. I love that hairstyle. It's so pretty. And she, of course, not wearing any makeup because that's what she does. I have a lot of feelings, I mean, not like a lot of feelings, but I think it's easy to do that when you're, you know, conventionally attractive. If, you know, you have a beautiful face, it's easy to just do that and be like, I'm not wearing makeup anymore. It's like, cool. Wish I could just, you know, do that and be as pretty as you are, Alicia Keys. I don't know. Okay, Miss Jennifer Lopez. I hate the dress, but, and it's a big but, I will tell you, I am not mad at that hat. I kind of like it. What I think would look good is if she was wearing that kind of suit I was talking about earlier, or even one in a similar cut to Miley Cyrus that was all in that same, what color is this? It's like a grayish white. Just do away with all that beading. I hate that beading. Don't have it be a dress, have it be, yeah, like a suit in this kind of fabric and color that matches the hat. I think the hat, you can't see it in this picture, but I think the hat also has beading on the top. I'd get rid of that beading, get rid of that clutch because that clutch is ugly, and have it just be that kind of tailored suit, like maybe with like, you know, like a low cut V and a blazer. I think like with a thin tailored pant and some like some pumps in the same color, I think that would have been a better look with the hat. I think that would have been cool. Okay, Janelle Monáe. I like what she's doing with her headpiece and the like gold foiled or whatever it is on her head. I like that. And I mean, I don't like really love that dress. I think I would have liked it more if it didn't have like the lines, if it was just either all that burgundy color or all white. I think all white would have been better. Yeah, maybe all white and then the dress went like all the way to the floor, because this makes her look short. I mean, she must be short because it's just, I don't know, just the way it's cut with all the volume up here, it just kind of makes it seem like there should be an equal amount. It's not balanced well. Like there's not an equal amount of volume on the bottom, and the shoe is kind of, you know, for that outfit that is so kind of interesting, that shoe is just kind of boring. Like it's a objectively nice shoe. I like the pointed toe stiletto pump, but I think with this whole outfit, I kind of wish it was a more interesting shoe. Or if it, like, you know, the gown was floor length, then you wouldn't even have to see the shoe and it wouldn't matter. So that's what I think about that. Miss Dua Lipa. I don't really like it. Like, I would like it, I think, if it was all that glittery material. I can't tell if those are stones or if they're sequins or what they are. But if the entire gown was that glittery material and you didn't have any of that crisscrossing like silvery gray stuff, for some reason I just don't like the way that it looks. But I think it would have been better if the whole thing, like I think that would have been prettier. Even without the train, like it's kind of simple, but I think I like that because the pattern or the fabric would be so interesting, and yet it's a, you know, relatively simple but elegant silhouette. So, but I think her hair looks pretty. And, you know, the jewelry's fine. Shawn Mendes. Okay, so Shawn Mendes, I admit I don't really, like, I haven't listened to a lot of his music. I've only heard the stuff that's seeped into my life through, I don't know, the radio or whatever forms of pop culture that I am, you know, consuming. I don't seek out Shawn Mendes songs because I don't like his voice. I think technically he's a good singer, but it's just so goddamn nasally that I just I can't entertain the thought of being entertained by it, you know? That being said, I do love the color of his suit. I think the suit color is nice. I don't like that I wish the shirt underneath would have either been white or also that blue. And I think the bigger, wider lapel is like a slightly different color. I wish it was just the same color as the rest of the suit. I like the boots with it, but that's a really pretty color, you know. Casey Musgraves, I think the best part of this picture is that kid behind her is just like, all right. I mean, I like, the dress is fine to me. There's something weird about underneath that belt, you know, in general. I mentioned in my last video, the Golden Globes fashion review I did, that I don't like when dresses are belted. And you know, this is not like in that way that I hate particularly. I think I probably would have liked it, you know, better without it, but I'm not particularly mad at the belt in this situation. Oh, did I mention this was Casey Musgraves? That's who this is. I know the name, but I don't know really any of her music at all. I think it's because she's country and I would rather like stick pins in my eyes than listen to country music. So something about the way it's under the belt where it's like this and then the tulle goes down from there is kind of weird, and I wish maybe just the tulle started up where the belt was. She's really pretty. Her skin looks really nice here. Okay, James Blake and Jamila Jamil. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm sorry if you're not. She's awesome. If you haven't, you know, been following all her tweets and everything that she's been going on, she is so cool and so like smart and important. You know, she's saying a lot of important things. I think the lip looks really good on her, but as much as I love red and pink together, if you haven't heard me say that before, I've said it many a time in some of these videos, pink and red is my favorite color combo. But it just looks very prom dressy to me, you know? Like, it's pretty, but it's just kind of boring. And so is James Blake, like I'm just kind of, yeah. Okay, Alessia Cara. I think her hair and her like face, her makeup is pretty. I'm just not a fan of the dress or the shoes. They're very like basic shoes. I mean, I think she looks good in it and it's like a nice silhouette, but I'm not a fan of that kind of style unless it's in a very specific like patterned kind of lace or, you know, texture or pattern, you know. Kylie Jenner. I hate Kylie Jenner. I don't really know what's going on. I like pink and I kind of like the way the pants are shaped, and I can see that she's wearing white shoes and I like the white shoes, but I don't understand what's going on up top here, and it just seems... Why is she at the Grammys? Oh, I guess because she's Travis Scott. I don't want to talk about her, okay? Meghan Trainor. I just... like, I don't hate it, but I just don't really like it. It's just kind of boring, and I think she's a little too pale for it. Like, her skin tone and her hair color doesn't quite... like, it would have been better if she was wearing a white dress and you saw more of her skin, maybe. It would be a better balance. But even just her, you can tell, I mean, her face in this photo, she can tell she's like, I don't really think I look good in this dress. And, you know, she's right. She doesn't. I mean, she does, like, she does. Like, she looks... it's just kind of boring to me. I don't know. I don't hate it, but I don't really like it either. Katy Perry. Katy Perry just, I feel like she's always just been like a Lady Gaga knockoff wannabe. She wants to be conceptual and funky and do interesting things and wear interesting clothing, but she can never, you know, quite get it right, or, you know, quite do what Lady Gaga does or did. You know, she doesn't do it as much now, but what she did back in her heyday, her prime. When we were in prime Lady Gaga mode, we were actually, you know, getting albums and stuff. As much as like I like pink and I like poofy things, this just, I think I saw someone at Hollow just posted like a meme on his Instagram that she looked like a paint roller if you turn her sideways. He's right. He does look like a paint roller. I thought that was so funny. I don't really know what's going on with the top of her dress either. Like it looks like it's photoshopped or it just looks really weird. Like maybe her boobs are like squished in a strange, she's just always doing the most. Or like trying to do the most, but like falling so short. And just, ugh. Fall Out Boy. I don't really care about Fall Out Boy at all. I mean, they look fine. I like, is Pete, no, Pete Wentz is the one on the left. Oh, what's Patrick something is the main guy, right? I like that it's black on black. I think that looks good. Pete looks nice. I like that the bow tie is white. I think that's nice. I like that the one, the red-haired, red-bearded one, I like that it's black on black. But then the other guy just looks like someone's accountant who just like wandered in at the back of the picture. Like he does not look comfortable. He doesn't look, he wore a tie to the Grammys. A tie. See, I love Rashida Jones, but she looks so boring. She looks so incredibly boring. Like, girl, what are you doing? I mean, it's your prerogative to wear your hair however you want, but I kind of, like, I would love to see her in a different haircut. I've never not seen her without bangs in a short haircut, like always. I just like, what would you look like without it, girl? I want to know. This dress is so incredibly like boring and just not, it's not flattering at all. I don't know why it would fall that low in that like middle part. And it's just the sleeves are so wide. Like if the sleeves are gonna be wide, then you maybe need the bodice to be a little tighter or something. I don't even want to keep talking about it. I hate it. Okay, I think this is up there in probably one of my tops of the night. Top outfits. Tracee Ellis Ross. Tracee Ellis Ross looks amazing. I love this outfit. I'm just realizing now that they don't have the designers next to any of these. So I'm gonna have to look it up and put it in for all of them. Great, fun, okay. I love this. I love a good pantsuit thing. Fashion, let's say fashion forward pantsuit in a like all one color or all one pattern. That's just, that's different than black, and this is bright green with a big, cool snake belt that is so dope. I love it. I think the only thing I'd say, her hair looks like it's back in braids. I would think it would look good if it was up. Like even in braids, like swirled up in like a bun kind of thing. That's the only thing I'd say. Other than that, stunner. Stunning. Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton's outfit is one entire mess. It's just like, how many different textures and patterns and things can we throw into one outfit? It's a whole lot going on. It's a whole lot going on, girl. Oh, and those shoes are so ugly. But I mean, she's Dolly Parton. I don't know. Jada Pinkett Smith, it feels like one of those other things where it's like the outfit is wearing her. She's not wearing it. I don't really love it. I think that color just doesn't look like great on her. Maybe it's just combined with like the browns and the grays. There's just something about this I don't like. I just don't really want to keep talking about it. Charlie Puth looks like a walking turd. Sorry, it's ugly. Chloe and Halle. Is it Hal or Hall? Halle? I think it's Halle. I'm not sure. I mean, I think I need to see it from other angles. I want to like it. A little odd. Looks very Ray Kawakubo. Comme des Garçons. No, who is it? No, Issey Miyake. That's what it looks like. It looks like Issey Miyake. I'm kind of torn between I like it and I'm like, just kind of seems like doing something funky for no reason, you know? Bebe Rexha. Bebe Rexha? I like this. She's also holding it up, so I'm not getting like what it looks like if she wasn't holding it up. But I mean, I'm always a fan of just like massive amounts of tulle. Always a fan of that. The red is pretty. I heard something about no one wanted to dress. I should have looked into this. No one wanted to dress her, and so she like either made it herself or got someone to make it. I don't know. But yes, I got someone to make it for her or something. From what I can see, I like it. It looks cool. Lily Singh, is she a YouTube person? I think she's a YouTuber. I like the barrettes because I love the barrettes thing, but I think they're like kind of like this, where they should be more like up here. The jumpsuit, it kind of, I don't want to be rude, but I feel like it looks like a knockoff, you know, of something that you bought at, like, because it doesn't look like it fits her super well. And it's kind of, again, one of those things where she's not really wearing the garment. I feel like the garment's kind of wearing her, even though it doesn't look like a fully nice garment, and the pants just come down to a weird, you trip them if they go all the way to the floor, but then again, it just looks like they should go down farther. Does that make sense? Okay, Fred Armisen and Natasha Lyonne. I haven't watched Russian Doll yet. I can't really, I mean, she's wearing all black. I can't really see it. I don't really think I like it. I feel like to do mini dresses, especially mini dresses with long sleeves or more volume, you have to be careful because it can make you look short, especially if you are already a short person. Fred Armisen, like that guy from Fall Out Boy, looks like someone's dad who just like wandered in. I was like, oh, how did I get here on the Grammys? Post Malone, I mean, honestly, I kind of like the outfit. It's pink, it's got rhinestone stars on it, but he just looks so crusty. That it like pains me to say I like the outfit because he just looks so goddamn crusty. Ugh. Nina Dobrev, why is she at the Grammys? I mean, I don't really like her dress either. It's just kind of, the top looks like it shouldn't, like it should be spaghetti straps, or just the width of the straps is weird to me. And I don't really love the pattern on top, and I don't like that there's like, it looks like, you know, that kind of belt, even though it's part of the pattern and the embroidery, it just looks like a belt. And once again, I hate when they cut stuff off like that. I just don't like it. It looks alright, but it's just kind of like, eh, you know? Sarah Gilbert and Linda Perry. Is she the one who's in like the Roseanne? Is that who that is? They both look like a mess. Moving on. St. Vincent. I think I like the cape by itself, but I kind of wish there was something different underneath, like the dress underneath. I feel like if it wasn't as ruffled, if it was just one kind of long cut to her body dress, it would have looked better. But I like the cloak robe thing. I just don't really like the way the dress underneath is cut. I don't like that it's short, and I don't like that it's like ruffly right there. Like, Jack Antonoff looks like a bellboy, and his face just like makes me, I just want to like punch his face. Like, it's just the face he's making right there, and the fact that he just like looks like a bellboy. Like, he seems like smug, like, oh, you don't understand what the levels of what I'm wearing. Like, you look like a bellboy. Boom. Weezer, I feel like I don't really know a ton about Weezer, but I feel like they just like, they look exactly the same, right, as they did back in their heyday. Those outfits look like something they would have worn back then, so why is it something they're wearing now? It's just Tori Kelly, boring. It's boring. BTS, they weren't nominated for anything, were they? Why are they here? I'm not to be like controversial, and I'm sorry if there's people from my Instagram who came over who like BTS. I like them, and like I have a bunch of their music, and I generally, you know, can get into a single, but I do think they are way overhyped. Like, sure, they're talented, and I know they like, you know, at least one or two of them like creates and writes their own music, but you know, there's a couple of them that I feel like aren't good dancers or singers. I'm glad I don't have any, like, you know, a lot of followers right now, because I'm sure a lot of people would hate those opinions I just threw out there, but I feel like they're overhyped. Like, they're good, but they're not that good, you know? And there are a lot of other groups who are making, like, why hasn't US culture picked up on the other groups that made headway internationally besides BTS? I mean, honestly, I kind of expected more, because it's just black suits. Like, they look fine, but and I like Jimin's hair. It's a nice hair color. But it's just kind of boring. Anna Kendrick looks like a cake topper. It's another person, the garment wearing the person not wearing the garment. The garment makes no sense. As much as I love pink, pink feathery poofy things, like I said before, I don't like this. I don't think she looks kind of out of place in it. I like that her shoes are silver, but I don't really like the way this dress is constructed. Leon Bridges, I actually like this outfit. Yeah, I'm into it. I like it. I'm not sure exactly what it means, except that it's about Texas. I'm sure that has a meaning. But like I said, I didn't watch the Grammys. I don't, you know, Leon Bridges, the name is only just vaguely like familiar to me. I don't really know anything about him, other than the fact that I like this outfit. Lei Zhang. Is it Zhang? Is that right? Did I say that right? I like it because it's all black, but it's, you know, got that interest, just that simple graphic underneath without looking too casual. I don't like his shoes, but other than that, I like it. Cause it's simple, but it's also just different just different enough that it's, you know, kind of cool, you know? Lay, I wish he'd go back to EXO. Wish they would let him be in EXO again. They perform as a 9-member group. Ben Harper, I have absolutely no idea who this is, but I hate this outfit with a like burning passion. It's just who is like, yes, all of these things should go together on one human being, and no. Andra Day, I don't know who this is, but I love her outfit. It's so like, her hair looks so incredibly like done and immaculate and just smooth, and like, how do you get it to look like that? I don't love her bag, but I like that you can see a little bit of her tights underneath. I don't love the style of her shoes, but I kind of like that they're velvet. Obviously, I love that ostrich feather on the hems. The only thing is like the sleeves and the whole thing just looks like a little bit baggy on her. But other than that, it's like a look that I like. It's not necessarily a Grammys look, but it's still, excuse me, very cool, and I like it. Okay, Jenny Mai. I don't know who this is, but I like her outfit. It's cool. Yeah, the only thing is I think it could be tailored just a little bit better in certain areas, but other than that, I think it's really cool and interesting. Lele Pons. A, why is she there? Why does anyone care about her anymore? I only recently like actually like, you know, watched some videos on why she's terrible or like just about her, because I was like, I've always like, I've heard this name, but I don't really know what she is or what she does. I just know that a lot of people find her annoying, and rightfully so. So why is she at the Grammys? What does she have to do with it at all? Stupid. I mean, what's going on with this? I'm so confused. It just looks so bad. Like, the dress is a weird, why would it be cut right there? It just looks like a rectangle, and it's the boots that's just like, sorry, you can't pull off those boots. And they don't go with that dress. And is this a train? Or is it like one triangle? Or is it just, where is that attached to? It's just one big mess. You'd think YouTubers, someone else talked about this, about how YouTubers really just don't, you think they like, you know, could have better style. Or if they're on red carpets or just like anything, you think they would, you know, with some of them, the amount of money they make, you think they would hire a stylist who could actually dress them better and not make them stand out so much as someone who just doesn't know what they're wearing, or, you know, doesn't know how to dress for this event, or in a way that's, I don't know. Ashanti. I like this. I mean, yeah, I think I would have liked if the gold came up just a little bit higher, but other than that, I kind of like it. It's neat. It's like interesting and cool and different, and I like her leg sticking out. The shoe, I'm kind of like, but I like it. Sway Lee. I don't know who that is, but once again, it's just like someone took a bunch of different things and just threw them like on, like, none of these things go. It's just a mess. I've been saying mess so many times, but so many people are a mess. It's not my fault. It's not my fault that they're all messes. Get it together, people. Taylor Parks. This is interesting. I like her hair. I like the barrettes. I don't like the Converse. I would have done a pink shoe too, but I kind of like the outfit. So I kind of wish it had more, like I need some more negative space in there somewhere, but I like the concept. Yeah, I just wouldn't do this Converse with it. Heidi Klum looks terrible. Not her, I mean, she looks fine, but like her dress is terrible. Moving on. Her. Do you say her or do you say H-E-R? I think it's just her. I have a few of her songs. I like her. Ha. Ha ha. I like her. I like her outfit. I think that's, is it a jumpsuit? Is that why it's, I think it might be a jumpsuit. I like it. And I don't mind the glasses with it either. Like it kind of works together. Is it a jacket and pants, or is it a jumpsuit? I don't care. Either way, I like it. I think her hair looks good with it. It would have been even cooler if she had it like clipped with the barrettes right there, just because I love that. And I think maybe that would have balanced out like the weight of her, the volume of her curls, but she looks good. She's in one of the top contenders for me, I think. This is one of the other ones that, yeah, when I glanced through, it was like, she's in the top. Her, Tierra Whack, her, HDR, and Tracy Ellis Ross. And then I'll see when I go through if there's anyone else I forgot. Those were like my top outfits of the Grammys. I don't know who Tierra Whack is, but now I'm gonna have to go look her up because this outfit is amazing. There's so, I mean, that's so cool. Her, you know, her eye makeup is really, really neat. I love this coat. And usually you kind of have to, it's hard to make really multicolored pattern things, you know, not clash wearing two of them at the same time, but somehow the dress underneath and the coat go together really well. And it's just so funky and out there. I really like it. Sean Everett and Belgica Vargas. I have no idea who these people are. He looks like a crazy, I don't want to entertain these football pads, like LARP outfit. I don't want to entertain that, but I kind of love her outfit. I love it. I think it's really cool. That's a good color combination, the mauve with the like beigey color, and that looks really cool. I like that. He is a whole entire mess, but hers is neat. Saint Heart, I don't know who that is. And it's like, cool, you're a butterfly. Why? Why are you a butterfly? Like, you can do, you know, I feel like you could get away with it if you were a bigger name, but I don't know who you are and you're a butterfly. It's just, something about it is just not like executed fully. It's just not having the effect I think she wanted it to have, where it's like, wow, look at me, I'm so creative and cool and I'm a butterfly, but it's like, okay, so round up. Those, like I said, those are my top. Tracy Ellis Ross, her, HER, and was it Tierra Whack? Yeah, Tierra Whack, who I'm gonna have to go look up now because I really like that outfit. And I wanna know who she is. Yeah, that was my Grammys roundup. Woo! I don't like, that's like, I don't wanna go back through and, you know, figure out the ones I hate the most. So if I remember to do this when I'm editing, I'll list the ones I hated the most right here. Okay, yeah, I think that's it for me, guys. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you again next time. Be sure to check out my Valentine's video if you haven't already. I loved creating that look. I loved that look. It was so cool because I love love, I love hearts, I love red. So check that out if you haven't seen that. But other than that, yeah, I will see you again next time. Bye.